think we're going. Dashboard again. So I can check on chat. See if anyone stops in, says hello, you know.
If Harry Potter goes back to Hogwarts, he will be in mortal danger.
Ron, look. Wait for me! Come on, Ron. Harry! Ron!
I didn't know. Okay. Okay, here we are. Here we are. Doing the run. Let me just get my snapper. Hey! Hey, this is a live stream. Why don't we rip off other people? At Brown Man. Snapple real fact. 989. To make 1 pound of honey, a honeybee must tap about 2 million flowers. Oh my... Jesus, that's a... Oh my god. Alright. Okay. I guess I'll just get into this, because... You know... Yeah, I'll just get into this because I don't have anyone watching right now, and actually, wait, can I? No, not on my phone. There we go. We'll do that. Okay, yeah, we'll just get into it because right now I'm the only one here, and I suspect I will be the only one here for a while, unless the Discord bot decides to promote my stream, or I don't know, someone stumbles upon it, which I think is what happened yesterday, but I ran out because because issues that I don't really want to get into right now. But we won't have any of those issues tonight, so we'll just get into it. And okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Hopefully my all my testing shows that I believe I have my my microphone synced with the game, and as well as my split timer, because yeah, that was acting a little finicky yesterday. I readjusted the oh, there's a 30-second delay? What the hell? Okay. I guess that's understandable. I was having...
Did any of you ever give a thought of how worried I'd be?
I want to make it look like I'm splitting along with the game, even though the game shows up in OBS like a second to a second and a half later than the split timer, because the split timer is just instant. It's the exact same. So I was like, let me delay my timer, and
You ready to do a bit of
I would look at
denoming,
the
Harry?
feed, and it'd be
Well,
like,
I'm not sure, Ron.
oh,
I've been with
it's still
Dursley so much this summer. I'm a little rusty.
still have focus time. It's still desynced, so I adjusted it like
That was
twice.
truly smashing, Harry.
Hopefully it
When you're ready, we'll
looks
meet you
okay.
in the barn.
Because that's what I care about, is that it looks okay. I don't care that it
There are gnomes everywhere. Ugh.
Look,
I mean, I don't really care about, like,
Okay, Harry,
as far as timing
target the
purposes
little
go.
pests and flipendo them
The
off
split
the
timer is
rafter.
always going to be accurate. It's just, it won't be accurate to the, exactly to the footage.
That's got one.
Come on, no? No. Oh my god, please.
Nice shot.
I guess we
That was
take
pretty
those.
good, Harry. You've got the little pests on
Considering
They're heading for the
my
garden.
some of the best
We'll meet
segments
you out in the
says that
barnyard.
I have about half an hour to save on this run. I suppose
Harry,
we take those.
We'd like you to meet our washing machine.
I am curious,
Dad tried charming it.
Now it's
because you
anything
see,
but
it says
charming.
I have
This is a good
44
opportunity
attempts
to practice some
on this
dueling.
game.
Dueling?
And
That's
watch
not
out
true,
when the
like,
washing machine opens
at
its
all.
door.
And
Almost.
keep moving around to do cast for Pendo when the door is open.
A lot of that is just resetting and trying again. Gotta do this to me.
Nice shot.
Get that magic pixel. That was dumb. I should have done
You can only damage it when the door is open.
that. That was slow. That was very slow. And by very slow, I mean 5 seconds slower than
That sorted it, Harry.
what I
I'd love to
suppose
see
would
that
be.
in Aunt Petunia's
Actually, it's
kitchen.
not even 5 seconds. It's
You
a
look
lot
like
slower.
you need a chocolate frog. Here you go.
You have to knock the frog out before
That's a
you can
lot
catch
slower because I
Right,
messed up
let's go throw some gnomes.
the barn
it. We'll meet
so
you in
bad.
the garden when you're ready, Harry.
Hey, whoa, he jumped that time. Normally he just crouches. Interesting.
We need to get a move on with the denoming.
Oh,
We'll go mad if
two
she
viewers.
finds
Hello.
any gnomes
Hello,
out in
second
the
viewer.
garden.
Look, there's one over there.
What you have to do is flipendo them until they're dazed
Welcome
and
to
confused.
my
then you
god-awful
grab hold of
stream.
them and spin them round.
I'm new to this.
And
He
chuck
said,
them out of the
lying.
garden.
Wow, I've got
I should
try
say
this.
it's been about 3 years
my guest.
since I last did a
And remember,
stream, and
flipendo the gnome, pick it up,
that was
spin
equally
it round,
terrible.
and chuck it over the low wall.
I
but
bet you can't throw a gnome as far
yeah.
as Fred did.
Or hit any of the targets in the fields over there.
That was
okay,
rubbish.
okay. If we're just gonna do that today, then let's just not. Let's just not say we did.
You'll never beat my record.
Okay. Oh, you weren't the one. Then. Okay, that's fine.
You
Just
need to
makes
do
this
better
easier
than
for
that,
me.
Harry. You need to do better than that, Harry.
Okay. Gnomes, gnomes, gnomes. Is that gonna make it? Hey, I made it!
That was rubbish.
Nice. Get this guy.
You'll never beat my record.
Come on, pick him up, pick him up, pick him up.
You'll never beat
Um,
my record.
Alright, well, it's still faster
It's
than
late,
PB.
boys.
but,
Time for bed.
you know.
Big day tomorrow. Diagon
I say
Alley,
you
then
know.
platform 9
I'm
and 3
realizing
quarters.
this now.
For someone who's never denomed before,
Is
you've
this all
done an
streaming's
excellent
gonna be?
job,
Is
Harry.
just me?
Almost as good
I'm
as
gonna
Gilderoy
find
Lockhart
myself.
himself.
Realize
Thanks,
like
Mrs. Weasley.
become
I
critical
think
of
you
my
deserve a chocolate frog.
speech patterns and whatnot, and just that was not a split. That was not a split. That was okay.
Weasley woke
We
them all
ruined it.
early the following Wednesday.
Let's go.
She took a flower pot off the kitchen mantelpiece, and everyone grabbed a handful of flu powder.
That's fine. 11
Harry
seconds
had
is
never
11
travelled by
seconds,
flu
and
powder before, and when he scattered the powder into the
plus it's not
fireplace,
like
he
I'm
immediately
ever gonna
swallowed a
be
lot of
close
hot
to getting a
air.
gold anytime soon. So
Diagon Alley.
It felt as though he was
Seeing
being
as-
sucked down a giant plug hole.
my gold splits.
Harry tried to keep his eyes open, but the
512?
whirling made him feel sick. He closed his eyes, wishing it would stop, and then
Which,
he fell.
actually, now that I think about it, a 512. If I had gotten perfect barn and a perfect wash machine and perfect, if I just perfect the whole thing, I could bring that closer to a flat 5 minutes. That'll be interesting to see one day. Okay.
Lucius and Draco Malfoy.
Touch nothing, Draco. Ah, Mr. Borgin.
Mr. Malfoy, what a pleasure to see you again.
The Ministry of Magic is conducting more raids, and I have a few more items like this at home that might embarrass me.
Items that you are willing to sell?
Correct. I'll expect you tomorrow at the manor to pick them up. Good day.
Good day, Mr. Malfoy.
Alright, you see that hand? That hand is evil. I hate that hand. Alright, so this is what we do. Okay. You run around the area. Hello. Hello, I see you in chat. Okay. I really should thank Krusty Burger for helping me get better at this game ever so slightly. Because I noticed watching his run, decent RNG? Nope, bad RNG. Where the heck? Did you see that? Did you see him go off through the wall? What the hell? Okay. Yeah, I have to thank Krusty Burger because I haven't touched this game in like a year, and then I watched his world record video and I was just like, wait, that's a thing you can do? Like running around the hand like that. I thought that the sneak area, or whatever you want to call it, of the hand was a lot larger than it actually is. And you can do stuff like that. Also, I apologize if you can hear my controller going off. I tend to do a lot of button mashing.
Hedwig! Here you go.
See, Harry Potter. You want to tell him something. You tell him Harry Potter is an allegory for Jesus, and Voldemort
Brilliant.
is the devil.
Thanks, Hedwig.
And then you see what he says. There's my advice to you. Don't do that, Harry. Come on. Okay. That's not even... Okay. Alright. That hasn't happened before. Dot meme. That's a little better.
Oh, we're doing this again?
Oh.
He saved up.
Alright. That's really gold. How was that gold? Okay. That just felt so standard to me. I can't understand how it was gold.
Harry! Harry, we hoped you'd only gone one fireplace too far. I was frantic with worry.
What's wrong, Ginny? You don't look very happy.
Blue powder went wrong, and I dropped all my things in the fireplaces I passed.
Would you like me to go and look for them?
That's so kind of you, Harry, but I think you'll need to get your things first. What was on your school list?
A copy of the Standard Book of Spells, Grade 2, from Flourish and Blots, and a new potion bar from Molepeppers.
Well, let's all go to Flourish and Blots then. Oh, and you might need this. It fell into the heart when you used the flu powder.
Thanks, Mrs. Weasley.
Come on, Harry. Let's go to Flourish and Blots.
Oh. I forgot I turned the camera there. That messed me up. Please move.
How much is this book?
The Standard Book of Spells, Grade 2, by Miranda Goshawk. Ah, now that would be one sickle.
I'd like to buy that, please.
Thank you. With the knowledge contained in this book, you'll be able to cast more powerful spells. Here's a helpful hint from the book, just for you. Build up the power on your wand and cast it when the spell is ready. But be careful. Don't overpower your spells, or you could end up in a spot of trouble.
Go in the door. Jesus. I would ask why he took such a wide turn there, but that was my choice because I'm the one holding the controller.
Well, Harry, did you get your book?
Yes, Mrs. Weasley. I can't wait to try out what I've learned. Where did you lose your things, Ginny?
I think I dropped my brass scales when I passed the fireplace in the magical menagerie. My new quill definitely fell into the back of Gamble and James. And I'm sure I saw Hagrid when I lost my speller tape. So I think that must be in the leaky cauldron.
Magical menagerie, Gamble and Japes, and the leaky cauldron. Got it.
We really appreciate this, Harry. It is so kind of you to do this for Ginny.
Yes, Harry. Thanks so much. Now go on. Show us what you can do with your new spells. Bet you can smash those barrels over there.
Oh my god. Please. Of all the RNG in the game, it's the people standing around Diagon Alley. Alright, so... Wow. That is a great help. Knocking out all the barrels before... before I even come back. There's a chance for a gold here. Provided I don't mess this up. Which I'm 3 for 3 on this. Okay. Alright. Hello. Thank you for saying something, me. What did I do wrong? Wait, what? Okay, thank you. For gold.
Ginny, spello tape!
Ain't good. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Bad. But not having to deal with the barrels, that was nice. Definitely something I would like to see on an actual gold split. Time for the game to lag. No, a little bit, not too much. Oh my god, Harry. Harry, please. Excuse me.
Ginny's quill!
Split. I forgot the split. I forgot the split. We were still 6 seconds ahead. What the hell? It's 6... How... Wait, what? How is it 6 seconds ahead? Cannot speak. Oh, hey, thank you, Anurin, I need to learn how to say your name, but, mod of the Discord, thank you. Appreciate that. And I'm not sure if I said anything, but, congratulations on your, Limbo PB. That was you, right?
Closed. I'm taking the stock. Keep out.
Yeah.
Didn't you hear me, boy? I said we're closed now. Go away. I don't know kids today.
Yeah. Anyways, have a good night, guy. Guy. Why did I say guy? Have a good night, man. Oh no.
I wonder if
I am being invited to Overwatch, but I cannot. I apologize.
Who's there?
Ginny's brass scales!
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for the host. I appreciate that.
Excuse me, how much is this potion vial?
It costs 8 sickles.
I'd like to buy that, please.
Thank you. You're very welcome to fill your potion file with Wiggenweld's stamina
Just set up the
potion.
camera
The
so I can-
Wiggenweld's in the large cauldron over there.
Turn around quickly or something. I don't know. It feels like it helps. Much like the remember all trick with the pop-ups. I should sit down and actually time it, but as far as I can tell, it feels faster. So I say it is faster, but
Hello there, Harry.
I found all your things, Ginny.
Oh, Harry, you're so wonderful.
No, really. It was nothing.
You're such a kind boy, Harry. Here, have a chocolate frog for your efforts.
Thanks, Mrs. Weasley.
Gilderoy Lockhart's signing copies of his latest book in Flourish and Blotts. We were thinking of going in to see him. Would you like to come with us, Harry?
Oh, well... Okay then. Thanks.
Let's go inside.
alright. So it's been a while since I've watched like a legitimate stream on Twitch, but do people still use Resident Sleeper? Is that still a joke?
Great Scott!
I only
is
ask
that-
because this is
No, surely not. It is. It's
this
Harry
is the longest
Potter!
cutscene in the game, and I mean like ridiculously long. it's something like 2.5 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the perfect moment for me to make an important announcement. I have great pleasure in announcing that this term, I will be taking up the post of Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
Bet you loved that, didn't you, Potter? Famous Harry Potter. Can't even go into a bookshop without making the front page.
Leave him alone. He didn't want all that.
Potter's got a girlfriend.
I suppose your parents will go hungry for a month to pay for all the books you're going to need at Hogwarts. Here, girl, take this one. It's the least I can do to help out the poor and needy.
Let me give you some coaching, Harry. Fame is a fickle friend, and I would encourage you to be careful how you play the fame game, so to speak. Be sparing with your public appearances at first, and watch the company you keep.
Harry!
Why, I remember the time when I was writing my second bestseller, Gadding with Cools.
Harry, we've missed the train!
I believed the more exposure I got in the press, the better my career would progress.
Missed the train?
Trouble was, I became overexposed.
Yes! The Hogwarts Express left 5 minutes ago.
And it wasn't until I went mysteriously missing for 3 weeks.
Oh no! What are we going to do?
Subsequently leaking the story to the Prophet.
Well, I know that Dad took the flying car to work this morning. It's parked in Charing Cross Road.
That I've been captured by trolls in the wilds of Stockton-on-Tees.
Okay, it's our only chance of getting to school on time.
That I managed to regain my former prominent position as the world's most popular wizard. Harry? Oh.
I'll meet you in the courtyard outside the leaky cauldron.
Curious if this is gonna gold or not.
Ready to go to Hogwarts,
Nope.
Harry? You know, Ron, I'm really not sure
I
about
wonder
that.
how close that is.
We've got to get to school, haven't we? And
Probably
even
should have paid
underage
attention
wizards
to
are
the,
allowed to use magic if it's a real
possible time
emergency.
save. Oh, well.
Section 19 or something of the restriction thingy. You're sure you can fly?
This is where
okay?
the
What's it look like?
splits
I'm
are gonna
doing
get
all
weird.
right, aren't I?
Because
Yeah, I suppose. So far.
because I added in some splits and they don't have times yet. But the PB, they're the
Harry, there's Hogwarts straight
both
ahead.
splits are saved, so that's what it's about.
Oof. Ron, where are you? Over here, Harry! The one thing Willow's got me! Don't worry, Ron, I'll come and get you. Just hold on. I can't do anything else. Hurry up, Harry!
Oh, come on. Not like that. Not like that either. I should mention I hate this section of the game just because there's a lot of like not unavoidable damage, but just like I kind of have to get lucky with some stuff. Oh great, I'll take that. That was lucky. Normally that's just a boon, and then it gets in the way because you try to avoid the tooltip on beans, and it's annoying. So that was nice. Are you okay? All right. Nice. Or okay. I forgot that was there. That would have been nice to... Oh well. Okay. Turn. I feel like I'm getting quieter. I don't mean to. I apologize. This game could just be very, not boring, but, okay. What? What? Excuse me, what? Alright, well that would have been nice to have not done that. That was, okay. If you heard that, that was the sound of my phone falling because I forgot what section I was in. I forgot about that part. I was like... Let me take a sip of my tea. No, don't do that. Don't do that, mid-run.
Very funny, Ron.
Or at least
Now,
in
how on earth am I going to
mid-cutscene.
release you? Is there some kind of weak spot on the tree you could cast a spell at? Whatever you're going to do, I suggest you do it quickly!
Alright. That came a little too close. Something doesn't seem right about that, but okay. Double fists and one fist. Oh my god. Why was... Hold on. Why was that so close? The fists aren't supposed to come that close to the back at all. That was weird. Alright. Whatever. I'm curious because I feel like there's like a small chance that pumpkin pastry can actually be a cauldron cake, but I don't know what the percentages on that would be. I'm not even sure if it actually is possible. I just feel like it's happened before. That's my basis for that. And 1 and 2 and 3.
Are we doing this again?
Thanks, Harry. Much appreciated.
I would again like to mention that
anyway, we better get a
that's
move
not
on.
Well, actually, it is
Professor
gold.
Snape catching us out so late.
That actually is gold.
Why don't you try that door, Harry?
But that's like gold by like 10 seconds or something. Wait, no.
Let's just
Hold
hope
on.
he's
I'm
left
wrong.
because he missed out on the defense
I gotta
against the
do
dark
math.
arts job again.
Or he might have been sacked. I mean, everyone hates him.
Or maybe he's waiting to hear why you
I
two
think
didn't
that's gold
arrive
by
on
like
the
4
Hogwarts
seconds.
Express.
And
Professor
then there's
Snape,
the 5:15 that we are gonna make up here.
I noticed
Trying
that
to get back to you,
considerable
Fred and George.
damage seems to have been done to a very valuable Whomping Willow. I will be speaking with Professor McGonagall later.
That tree did more damage to us than we...
Silence!
Which actually, that
I would
now that I
advise
think about
you
it, that's not that bad,
to make your way
considering I
immediately
messed
to
up
Gryffindor
dogs
Common Room.
and I got hit by the
Professor Snape,
tree.
Go and count
Also,
yourself
my
lucky.
my team mishap.
Either of you out after
Can't forget
tonight,
that.
I will definitely deduct house points.
Come on, Harry. I'll meet you outside the entrance hall.
if it isn't young Potter.
Hello, arbitrary
How
character
are
who
you?
only
Glad to be
exists
back at
to
Hogwarts?
interrupt my
Well, I would
climbing
be,
of
Nick,
the staircase.
If Professor Snape hadn't caught me outside.
Well, I suppose that
3
rules
different
are
times.
there for a reason, although sometimes the reason escapes me. Yes, you shouldn't be up this
I'm
late, you know.
convinced
Better
that
get
they
back
will.
to the Gryffindor common room before Professor Snape catches you again. Goodbye.
There has to
Bye,
be
Nick.
some reason why he has 3 different cutscenes. Because, like, that's the only even mildly relevant one. Actually, it's not even that relevant. Because he's just like, what did you... Oh, why are you late? He's like, oh, Snape caught... Or why are you upset? Snape caught us. And it's like,
How am I
just a mean man. And he's like, oh, yeah, well, you know, it's Snape. Okay. Just don't let him catch you again. Have a good night. And then you run into him again. And he's like, what are you doing out late? And you're like, well, Hermione has me doing errands. And he's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Good night. And then he shows up again, and he's like, nearly headless Nick, why are you upset? Oh well, the nearly headless the Headless Hunters Club won't accept me because I'm only nearly headless. And then that's the last time you hear from him, because after that he's petrified, and then you never see him again. And so the theory I have is that they like paid the voice actor, or they had him on contract, and the contract was like, you have to have so many lines
Wow, I must go and see them.
with him,
Where are they? Go through that door and through the reading room.
or like
There's
it
a
wasn't
portrait on the other side.
financially viable to just hire him
password?
to do like
Liberty Gibbets.
the
Oh,
one
and,
line of
watch out
like,
for Percy.
oh, well,
He hates
just
being
don't let Snape
disturbed when
catch
he's
you.
studying.
They could have even just skipped the one about Snape and the one about Hermione, just gone with the Headless Hunters one.
Hey,
And then, oh, was I slow? Was I slow?
Ah, Potter, you finally made it then.
I guess I
Heard
was
about the
slow.
Ford Anglia.
Okay.
Mum's gonna
And then
kill
kept the
Ron
one
when
about
she finds
the
out.
Headless Hunters,
I bet it was worth it to see Snape's face when
because
Sort of.
he talks about the
Anyway,
Headless
welcome to
Hunters,
our shop, Harry.
and
Yes.
then you go and do
Feel
your
free to
thing,
browse our extensive
and then you
range
come
of
back,
wizardries and magical
and then all of a
merchandise.
sudden he's like,
Everything priced at reasonable
it's like,
rates.
oh
and
my
the only
God, he's
currency universally accepted
he's
throughout
dead.
Hogwarts. Bertie Bott's every flavor beans.
you know,
Sure,
and it
there's
makes
something
sense,
here you'll
because it's
like.
like, well, you just left for like 2 minutes, like what happened? I don't get it. It's just it's annoying. You're just casually walking up the staircase, and all of a sudden, boom, cutscene. Boom, another cutscene.
Morning, Ron. Do you know what class we've got
Actually, wait, now that I
first?
think about it,
I heard there's flying.
it's the Hermione
You
one. The
heard
Hermione
right.
one is
I'll
the
meet you
one
downstairs in the
before he
entrance hall.
dies. Or, I mean, gets petrified. Because we're gonna go down the staircase now to go to flying practice, and then he's gonna come up and talk about the headhunters, or the headless hunters. Yes. Get it. Please don't stand there. See, you have to wait for the staircase, and then all of a sudden, cutscene, and it's him.
Hello, Nick. What's the matter?
A matter of no importance. It's just that Sir Properly Decapitated Pottermore won't let me join the Headless Hunt. Apparently, they only accept huntsmen whose heads have completely parted company with their bodies.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Not to worry, young Potter.
As I said, is it a matter? Please speak right. As I said, it is a matter of no importance. Thank you for interrupting my day. Then. I mean, come on. I do remember there was like a cutscene skip that was found for that, but it's like actually ridiculously long, or it wastes like so much time it doesn't even make, it's not even worth it. At least I think it was that cutscene. I don't know. Something Rob did. The Rob man. Who used to hold world record. Something he did a while back.
Although you all apparently learned to fly last year, the apparently is directed at you, Mr. Longbottom, a brief refresher course is in order. Potter, let's see if you still have that natural flying ability. First of all, I want to test your broom control. Fly up and hover a few feet from the ground. Now, fly back down to the ground and hover above it. Excellent. You seem to have lost none of your natural flying ability. Let's move on to something a little more difficult. You see before you a course comprised of enchanted rings. What you must do is to fly through as many of these rings as possible in the correct order. You ready, Potter? Begin.
Alright, that was weird. I was looking at I have the stream running on the phone, on my phone, so I can check the chat.
Right. Now for the examination, where a grade will be awarded depending on how well you complete the course.
I know it's less intensive on the computer.
As you can in a set time.
Ever so slightly.
Several new enchantments for the wings,
to not
causing
have
some
the stream
to
running
move,
on there. Anyways,
others to shrink as you approach them. You ready, Mr.
I was
Potter?
looking at it
You
and
may
I was
begin.
like, the stream seemed like really far behind for some reason. And so I reset it, and then all of a sudden, like I was talking with Nearly Headless Nick, and then to reset, and then I'm here. So I don't know what happened that it got that lagged behind, because I haven't dropped any frames as far as I can tell. Did I hit that ring? I don't know if I hit that ring. I don't think we're gonna get a new record. And by new record, I mean tied record, because there's literally only one set amount of rings you can get. It's kind of like the Sonic Advance 3 run from AGDQ this year. With all the, it's like, oh, we gonna get a ring record?
An outstanding
like,
display, Mr. Potter. You
there
receive
are no
the
ring
highest
records,
grade,
there's
a
just tying with the
distinction.
world
Well
record.
done. If you want to practice flying, Mr. Potter,
Or
come
whatever.
over here.
That was exhausting, Harry. I'm off to
I would like to apologize right now if my stream's not that entertaining. As I said earlier, I'm new to this.
Confetti saved up.
Also, why was that gold? Hold on. Hold on, why was that a gold? The only reason that would be gold was if I did the first set of rings faster than I have in the past. That doesn't make sense to me.
Ravenclaw.
That's like literally the only place where it could be faster.
Slytherin.
Interesting. Alright. Also, the RNG gods have blessed us, and we are leading in the house points at the end of day 1.
Harry, just the person I've been looking for. Something dreadful has happened to Neville. He's got himself trapped behind a tapestry.
And I suppose you want me to get him out?
Would you? That's so kind
Oh,
of
hey,
you,
we're
Harry.
back up to
He's
4
out
viewers.
here.
Hello, everyone. How are y'all doing tonight?
Neville? How did you end up back
It's a little late for a
He was looking for Trevor, his toad.
2.5
and he
hour
went the wrong
stream.
way. Now he's
Or
stuck.
2.5 hour speedrun, I should say.
Well, can't you get him out, Hermione?
No, I've tried everything.
We need
But,
a severing charm.
And
appreciate you
where am
coming
I going
out.
to find one of those at this time of night?
Herbology Greenhouse 3 in the grounds. Except, to get in, you're going to have to find out how to pull up hawk lumps. If you go to the library, there's an excellent book by Professor Lockhart. That'll tell you how to do it.
Okay, so I've got to go into the library on the second floor and get a copy of Lockhart's book, and then go out into the grounds and
As soon as
find
I
my
say
way
that, we
into
go
the
down to 3
Herbology
viewers.
Greenhouse to get the severing
That's nice.
charm.
Yes.
What did he say?
Hurry up.
Don't run into the wall, please. Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot about this. It stops you for this cutscene.
What on earth was that?
And then you walk like 6 feet, and then
Hello
here's
there,
nearly
young
on this
Harry.
Nick.
Where are you off to in such a hurry?
Hello, Nick. I'm just doing something for Hermione. It's urgent, so I'm afraid I can't chat for long.
Not to worry, young Harry. You cut along now, and I'll see you some other time. Good night.
Alright, now we never see him again. Actually, that's not true. We see him once he's dead. Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? First off, what was that book doing? Second off, why did my flipendo curve around the book? This isn't wanted. You can't just curve your magic. Actually, can you? I mean, I suppose they do it in the movies, but, like... Is that more just, like, it's aiming at a target, and it just knows to go at the target? Or is that just... Is that the wizard controlling? Curious to know now. Also, these are the kinds of things you think about when you run a game like this that is... honestly very boring. We have like 3 glitches.
There's someone round here.
One of them's not even a glitch. One of them is just I guess it's just cleverly using the environment to our advantage. Hey, nice job. But yeah, there's like 3 tricks. I guess if you want to count stuff like the remember all trick, or there's some stuff with the washing machine that I need to investigate, but I believe it's possible to have a quote unquote quick kill. So, I mean, there's that, and I guess there's more tricks and whatnot than I give this game credit for, but still, like, 95% of the run is just vanilla playing the game, but doing it quickly. Was good. That was also very good. That's a little bit like threading the needle.
Are we doing this again?
Oh.
Very safe.
Alright, if you insist.
Are we doing this again?
Oh. Let me not. That was an accidental. But okay, that's a good split. I'll take that. If I can save up to a minute in time before I hit Expelliarmus, that's pretty good considering. Cause you see how my PB says 252.33 and the world record is 231.30. Yeah, I have a lot to work on. Oh, I apologize. That's my gold split sound. Was that too loud? If it's too loud, I can adjust it. There's a couple cutscenes coming up. I can adjust that for you.
What was that? Oh no!
Mr. Potter, what on earth is... Oh! What's happened here?
I don't know. I found him like this.
Follow me.
If you think that was bad,
Harry was taken to Professor Dumbledore's
I hope you never have to hear
I swear I didn't.
The audio for if I just get super behind and lose all the time that I've gained. Which
where he came across the sword.
While I hope you don't see it, is a very real possibility considering how good I am at this game, which is not very good at all.
By what I said before.
But
you would have done
we'll
well
see.
In Slytherin.
And he also discovered Fawkes, Professor Dumbledore's pet phoenix.
Fascinating creatures, phoenixes. They can carry immensely heavy loads. Their tears have healing powers, and they make highly faithful pets.
And of course, Professor Dumbledore himself.
I know you're not the attacker, Harry, but I must ask you whether there is anything you'd like to tell me.
Come to me. Let me rip you. Let me tear you.
Anything at all?
No, there isn't anything, Professor.
Very well, if you're sure. Good night, Harry.
Night, Professor.
Hmm. I don't think this is gonna gold. There's a chance, because my movement has been pretty smooth.
Phew. Thanks, Harry. I thought I was never going to get out of there.
Nice one, Harry. Well, all this excitement has worn me out. I think I'll head off to bed.
But Hermione, Nearly Headless Nick has been attacked, and I'll tell you in the morning.
Please do, thank you. Yeah. That... Actually, that would have been gold if I didn't mess up. That's fair. Honestly, you could probably watch Chamber of Secrets in less time than it takes to run the game.
Ravenclaw.
Actually, you certainly can, because there's no way that it's more than 2.5 hours. Chamber of Secrets is only like hour 50, something like that, right?
Hello, Hermione. Do you know what lesson we've got first thing?
It's defense against the dark arts, Harry, with Gilderoy Lockhart. I can't wait.
Me neither.
I'll meet you on the 3rd floor outside the defense against the dark arts class.
That's very fair. You'll find that the game has almost nothing to do with the film. It's just kind of very loosely based on the Harry Potter characters and the story of, hey, there's a basilisk. Like, there's no Dobby in this. The whole, like, the Quidditch thing of, like... yeah, the whole Quidditch thing with, like, the enchanted bludger. It's not in here. It's just, like, here's a bunch of
Can everyone see me?
spells you have to collect.
Excellent. This term I shall be teaching
well, you
dueling.
do the Polyjuice
Let me
potion
introduce you
thing.
to my assistant, Professor Snape. Now,
you
Harry
talk to
Potter,
Aragog.
if you'd like to come forward,
And
the
then you
Expelliarmus
have
spell challenge is through here.
the,
What you have to do is to find the Expelliarmus spellbook somewhere beyond the portrait. Once you have the
Yeah,
spell
no
in your
Dobby.
possession, the Expelliarmus spell will be
you talk to
yours
Aragog, and then you
use
fight the
as
snake,
you
and
see
like
fit.
that's pretty much it for the run. It's really lame. But I love this game so much. It's just so rooted in my childhood that I can't hate it. I mean, I can hate it, but I can't not love it.
I suppose that
Does that make sense?
Expelliarmus spellbook is down those stairs.
Yeah, that's very fair. Was good. That was very clean. A lot better than the run I did yesterday. So, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the most impressive trick in the game. And by trick, I of course mean glitch. And by glitch, I mean I got it first try. Wow. All right. I normally struggle so much with that.
Oh, we're doing this again. Confetti saved up.
And that is a well-earned gold split there. Wow, I am so impressed with myself. Sorry to get all narcissistic, but that just feels good. That feels good. Especially with people watching. Now we just gotta deal with RNG. mouth RNG? Yes, thank you. Not too much. Because I believe my gold split actually was yesterday's run that I never finished. I messed up on the balls. I got hit like 2 or 3 times and didn't get them to trigger as smoothly as they did. And I messed up the glitch once. So all in all, I may have saved 10 seconds at the most. Well, 10 seconds is a lot. But that's close. Yeah, probably 10 seconds.
Well done, Potter! 40 house points for Gryffindor. Now, I'd like you to use the Expelliarmus spell you've just acquired in a real duel.
Mr. Malfoy, come over here. Let's see what you can make of the famous Potter. First duelist to gain 5 points wins the duel.
Very well, then. One's at the ready. When I
Oh
count
yeah,
to
I mean, that's
3.
still a lot. Especially like on a
Scared,
split-by-split
Potter?
basis.
You wish.
1, 2, 3.
But, this is where we lose time. Because the dueling mechanics just suck. And I'm not good at them. Also, I forgot that was a thing. Hit by the wall. Okay, please do not. Okay. This is way. I'm sorry. What are you what? Okay. That's not supposed to happen. Why are they auto-deflecting? Okay. Now is wait. Loop? Okay, I think we got him in a loop. Nope, we don't. Or we can just... Are you kidding me? That's close enough. We take those. Also, that's split.
Serpent Sortia!
You're a parcel mouth, Harry. Why didn't you tell us?
Is that it? I don't even remember.
A parcel mouth?
I can't remember what it said. What was the joke?
So?
Or are you calling the dueling a
matters,
joke?
Harry, because being able to talk to snakes was what Salazar Slytherin was famous for. That's why the symbol of Slytherin House is a serpent.
Now the whole school's going to think you're his great-great-great-great-grandson or something. But I'm not.
You'll find that hard to prove. He lived about 1,000 years ago. For all we know, you could be.
Anyway, we've got Quidditch practice next at the Quidditch Stadium. I'll meet you in the entrance hall, Harry.
Yeah. It's just so finicky. The Expelliarmus spell is one of the worst programmed things in the entire game because it's you can clearly tell you're supposed to deflect the spell, and then usually it gets deflected back, by either one of the gargoyles or whoever you're dueling, and then it's supposed to come back and hit your shield and you deflect it back. Well, no, because I guess it takes into account like the angles like the characters are standing at and whatever, and then it just starts to send everything flying everywhere, and it's usually the spell into the ground right next to you, or sometimes it's through the shield and into you, and it's just bad. It's bad all around. Wait till we get to the Abaforce challenge. The gargoyle, it stands higher than you, or I guess higher than it did in the actual Expelliarmus challenge, and that really messes up the
Listen
spells.
up, you lot. We're going to make sure we win the Quidditch Cup this year, and the way we're going to do that is practice, practice, practice. First, a quick recap of what we learned last
The
year.
dueling is
I'll start with the Seeker.
like
Over here, Potter.
infinitely better on the PC
now
version.
watch carefully. That's good, Harry. Flying through each
So
ring
I'm
makes you
not,
go faster and
which
increases the magical
is,
charge in your broom.
I could be wrong, but is more or less the same team that helped work on this. So I don't know
Now you're going
what
faster,
went wrong there,
you'll see
but
the magical charge in your broom has increased too. You can see this in the trail the broom is leaving in the air behind you. The magical charge in your broom is at maximum. You can now get that extra boost of speed. That's a bludger, Harry. Don't let it hit you. or
Why
it
are
will
both of
reduce the
those?
magical
Why are
charge in
both of
your
them there?
broom.
What?
The heart too.
That scares me. I feel like they're gonna hit me now. Immediately after I said that there's no enchanted bludgers. That happened. Okay, where? Why? Did I mention I'm also bad at this? It's a sharp turn.
Tiny grab at the snitch and you'll catch it.
Hey, wow, first try. Usually I sit there just grabbing at the air for like 20 seconds and then the snitch runs away and then I have to do it again.
Okay, you know the score. 1 opposing seeker, 2 bludgers, and 2 opposing beaters to contend with. All you have to do is catch the snitch.
Alright, hopefully this run will be better. Please. There we go. Cool.
That was perfect, Harry. You received the highest grade.
You got
a distinction. And because of that excellent performance, Harry, here's a brand new Nimbus 2000 to take with you. You'll be able to fly anywhere around the grounds, but try not to crash into too many of the towers. If you want to try your hand at Quidditch practice, Harry, just come over here.
Hello there, Hermione. What's the matter? Malfoy showed up while you were practicing in the Quidditch stadium. He's been made Seeker after his dad brought his way onto the team with a whole set.
Oh my god, Harry Potter VR. Do you remember when they came out with
A what? A mudblood?
Wait, did they do like a Harry Potter game for Kinect, or am I imagining something?
There are some wizards like Malfoy.
But I do remember Order of the Phoenix for Wii had like actual like potion making, where like you use the Wii remote as like a stirring stick for the cauldron or whatever.
Anyway, I'm tired and I'm off to bed. Let's go.
But yeah, no, oh my god, that would be so amazing. I would play the heck out of that if I had an actual VR setup. They did something. Alright.
Gryffindor.
I've never actually played it. I just remember that from actually I don't know why do I know that? That's interesting. I never played any of the Harry Potter games after 4 because 3 came out and it was like a different tone than this game. And of course I was like 7 or 8 at the time that came out, so it was like, oh, this is like darker and like I don't want to play a game like that. But then I still got 4 for some reason. I feel like that was like a birthday gift or something. But and it was still like dark and serious tone, and I was like, I don't like it. So but that ended up being the last game I played. I got out of touch with the series, but from what I heard,
so we can find out about the legend of the
5 was the last good one.
Of course.
Something like that.
I suppose you want me to sneak out to the library again.
Could you? Oh, thanks, Harry. The only thing is, you'll need to get to the restricted section this time. Go down to the 2nd floor and just pass the entrance to the library.
Of course, then there was also the
There's a
Lego Harry
portrait
Potter
that will
games,
let you
which
in.
were fantastic.
The
So
password is bibliophile.
I haven't been completely without Harry Potter games in my life.
Got it.
Thanks, Harry. And watch out for the prefects.
Oops. All right. I also do have Chamber of Secrets on Game Boy Advance, which like I unsurprisingly haven't completed it because it was like weird isometric like exploration something or other. I don't know, it was weird, but I remember if you ooh, okay, if you hooked up if you used the Game Boy connector with this, you could unlock special wizard cards in the Game Boy version, which was interesting to say the least.
Hermione said I had to go past the line.
As far as I remember, they were just
find
like
the portrait to the
additional
restricted
cards that you didn't need
Right.
to 100% the game.
Somewhere around here is a portrait.
But still, it's just kind of weird because the Game Boy Link cable is such a, I don't know, what am I trying to say? It's like not many people owned it.
Aha!
It was
the
such a unique
portrait.
thing.
Bibliophile.
Also, I'm curious which one on the DS. Because if Deathly Hallows was the last one. Okay. Oh, Goblet of Fire, yeah. Oh, they didn't hit me. There's, oh, that will. Please don't hit me. I knew that was too soon. I did it anyways. Oh, I almost had a heart attack there. I thought I had just jumped off the platform, which would have been bad for several reasons. The least of which being having to restart the room. Or I guess the most of which. The least of which being losing my Wiggle potion. Alright, cool.
Are we doing this again?
Oh. Alright, interesting. That's fair. That's very fair, because those first two levels were quick. I hardly had to wait for books. Open the chest, please.
Hedwig!
I'm sorry. I can turn it down if you want. Or I can knock my mouse off the desk. I realize it's like weird and random to begin with, but I don't know, man.
Brilliant. Thanks, Hedwig.
I'm new to this thing, and it seems like all the cool speedrunners have like sound effects. And by all the cool speedrunners, I mean Shift, who I suppose at this point is a bit of a meme runner, except he's way too dedicated for me to just say that. But that was like that was one of the first things that came to mind when I was like, sound effects was a best segment split, and that's what came to mind. Also, I need to do this. Yeah, that's understandable. Honestly, it shocks me as well. And then I just get confused and ask why, what did I do differently that I earned a gold split? Damage. Ouch. Actually, that's... I wish I had more health at this point, because I don't want to use... I really don't want to use my Wigan Weld until I get to the Forbidden Forest. If I use it sooner, so be it. but like if I'm not careful here, I could end up using it on accident. Like there, hey, look. So it has been written, so it shall be done. Get it because of books. That was a joke. Why do you... I don't remember you having so many iframes. What the heck? Okay. Actually, that's really bad, in all honesty, because now I have to manage health more than I want to. Not more than I need to, more than I want to. Alright. Okay. Good. Kind of. And don't miss the jump. You missed the jump. Great. There goes my gold split. I should mention that this section, yeah. You can kind of see how the camera works, and it's like steady, but you can still just throw the camera way off to the side if you want, and it's not good. This is not a good section. Okay, or just miss the book entirely.
How on earth do I get out of here?
There we go. Cool.
Are we doing this again?
Yeah. I apologize. I apologize. That was because that one's because I had to, because with the new splits, it's still catching up, so that's not a real one. Although it could be real if I do well on dueling. Oops. I'm too quick on the draw with the menuing. Okay. Thank you, RNG. That makes my day a lot easier. Harry, please. And here's dueling section number 2. Okay. Wow. I can't believe I did that. Usually, I mean, it wasn't perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but usually that's one of the points where my run gets walled, and I just, I just keep dying there, and I can't get that to work. Okay. Interesting. Didn't know that was a thing. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, so fair warning. This one is definitely going to gold. Oops. Yeah. Oh. Apparently, the hitbox is still there. Alright, let's see if these books are gonna ruin my day or not. Suppose I should try for a pumpkin pastry in the thing right here. Okay. Nope, okay. Glad that this game loves me. Because there's literally nowhere else I can try. Actually, I'm trying to think.
Wattlebird.
I suppose I could hit that thing right next to the portrait. Oh well. It's too late for that now. And wait a minute. Wait a minute, am I wrong?
I managed to get Hogwarts in history, but it wasn't
Is that
easy.
531
Slytherin
like a
ambushed me.
legitimate 531?
Can I have a look at the book, Harry?
Here you go.
Here it is! I'll read the passage out. Hogwarts was founded over 1,000 years ago by the four greatest witches
There is
and wizards of the
a
age.
chance I may be a full
Godric Gryffindor,
7
Helga
and
Hufflepuff, Rowena
a
Ravenclaw,
7?
and Salazar Slytherin.
7 to 7.5
For a
minutes
while,
ahead.
the four founders worked in harmony together, seeking out youngsters with magical abilities and bringing them to the castle to be educated. But a rift began to grow between Slytherin and the others. Slytherin believed that
I thought that
magical
was messed
learning
up
should be
because of
restricted to
the-
all magic families, and that no students
edit
of
splits,
non-magical parentage
but,
should be admitted. Eventually, a serious argument on the
If it
subject
isn't,
caused Slytherin to leave the school.
That's really interesting.
He built a secret chamber in the castle of which the other founders knew nothing. According to the legend, Slytherin sealed this chamber of secrets so that no one would be able to open it until his own true heir arrived at the
Yeah,
school.
I know.
heir
You'd think
alone
it would just
would
be like a
able to
door.
unseal the chamber
At the very
and
least, it would
leave
just be a
the
door
horror
behind the
within
portrait.
and use it to purge the school of all who were unworthy
But it
of
should just be,
magic.
you just
Blimey,
walk on in.
I always knew Salazar Slytherin
But no,
was
they
a
have
twisted
you
old
crawl through the
loony,
little tiny-
But I never knew he'd started all this pure
little tiny hole.
mudblood stuff.
It sounds to me like the horror within mentioned in the
I could
book
just imagine
is a
right
monster
now,
that only the heir of Slytherin can control.
like a normal day
But what
in
kind of
this
monster?
version of
Kind
Hogwarts,
of monster that can petrify a
and
ghost.
everyone's just standing around the
All this
portrait
talk
like,
of
why can't we get in?
monsters is
It's like,
giving me
oh
the
well,
creeps.
Neville got stuck.
I'm
He's
off
stuck
to
in the
bed.
hole. I mean, oh god, yeah. That's Neville. Okay, there we go. That was not gold. Interesting. Very interesting.
Gryffindor.
Huh. Oh well. I mean, I certainly can't complain. That's a whole extra minute, but
Ravenclaw. Slytherin.
Morning, Ron. It's Transfiguration first thing, isn't it?
Speaking of Neville,
First
hello.
floor. I'll meet you there.
Standing in the background.
Hello, Harry. People are saying you're the heir of Slytherin. Is it true?
And did you really order that snake to attack your classmates?
None of it's true. And I didn't order the snake to attack my classmates. I told it to leave them alone.
I'll believe you, Harry, though thousands wouldn't.
Oops. So we've got like an hour and 10 left in the run. Something like that.
Good morning. Today we shall learn the transfiguration spell known as Avifors. Avifors will allow you to transform small objects, such as the parts of this statue, into birds.
12:38.
This
Okay.
is achieved like so. Avifors! You will now see that a crawl space has been revealed in the wall. Beyond this is the Avifors challenge. Mr. Potter, come forward, please.
Yes, Professor?
The Avifors spellbook is located on the other side of this crawl space. Find it, and the spell will be yours. You must then return here to the classroom.
Yes, Professor.
Off you go.
This is literally the worst part of the game. I hate it so much. It's got one of the worst rooms in the game. It's got actually two of the worst rooms in the game. It's got like unnecessarily long puzzles in it. It's fun. Yeah, this is what I'd officially like to call the worst room in the game. Just because it's bad camera, okay, it's bad camera angles, and it's platforming, which I haven't mentioned yet is bad. Harry does a little bit of what he wants sometimes. It starts up. It's all fairly simple. And that was unavoidable. It's like right up until, oh wait a minute, I just realized I'm gonna die. I wonder if it would have been worth it to just lose my health and then restart and see if I can do any better. Or maybe I won't? Question mark? Nope. Oh my god. This is good. Ladies and gentlemen, this one's gonna be a heartbreaker. There it is. And there's literally nothing you can do because you just can't avoid it. You just cannot avoid it. Great. And now you understand why this is one of the worst rooms in the game. That being said, if I hadn't taken as much damage as I did to the bookcase boss, we would not be in this situation, but what can you do about it? Complain and blame the game. That's what you can do about it. Yeah, it's fun is what it is, he said, gritting his teeth. Said the blind man as he pulled out his grit and his teeth. And it still hurts, even though I have like all my health back and everything, just because. Oh no! I didn't mean to pull back that far. All right. It still hurts because, especially when especially when you're wall sneaking, but you get hit, and then Harry has to take him in, and he's like, I need to. And it just you get stunned, and it's all bad. Why do they have to target you, right? Why can't it just be? It would definitely be more understandable if they were just going around the room and it's like, whoops, one of them hit you. But no, they lock onto you, and it's just dumb. Yeah, okay. Like that. And that. Two of them. Camera, please. Cool. Okay, I apparently can dodge them some of the time. I don't know what that was. Okay. Alright. Just do it. No! At least I can look down at the stream and watch the replay of that. That's comforting. If you're wondering what happened there, that's a combination of Harry... It's a combination of the camera, which it sits behind Harry, but it's like a physical object, so that it doesn't just pass through walls and whatnot. There's some sense to it. But like these pillars on the corner, it gets stuck on them, and then it tries to correct itself because it's like, wait, I shouldn't be stuck here. I'm gonna let you come through as well as you, and you hit me good. it gets stuck there, and then you try to correct the camera. Or it tries to correct itself, rather. And so it, like, pushes itself off of the pillar, and then your view is unaligned. And you're like... Okay, please just make the jump. It's just a straight jump. Oh my god, Harry, no. Please, thank you. That's how it's supposed to be. But you see how I kept having to readjust the camera there? If I had died there, you have no idea how livid I would have been. But I can die there. That's fine, because that just takes me back up to the top of the room. Watch it not, just because I didn't get the book yet. No, okay, that's fine. God, I hate this challenge so much.
Are we doing this again?
That is a fake split. That is fake. Don't believe his lies. And then I think, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'd much rather die there than back in the other room, but still. I suppose if I had one thing to say about this is this game is that it's very good if you're trying to learn how not to make a game. Harry. He saved it. Almost, not at all, but he somehow did it. He's doing... Yeah. And that's all we can ask of him. Oh. Alright, see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, that ghost just kind of ran into me on accident. And that's... Oh, I forgot. I forgot how to do this challenge. I forgot what I'm doing. This is just more time lost. Because you're not able to use spells while you wall sneak, which seems counterintuitive. Like, maybe not counterintuitive, but you think he could just raise his wand and say, "Have a force," but no. No, you have to stand across the way and shoot it. Okay, please stop. Please stop. Alright. Cool. And time for the worst boss in the game. Actually, that might go to Aragog, because that's just RNG hell, but... So, something about this boss is, there's kind of, like, a slight lag to it. So Harry doesn't, sometimes it'll just eat. Okay, I'm dead. There's the curving I was talking about. Sometimes Harry will, like, pull out his shield, or I will tell him to pull out his shield, and he just doesn't because the frames eat my input. And I'm not really sure if there's anything I can do about that. It just sometimes doesn't work. I have to deal with it. Like right there, I absolutely hit the button. Yeah, this is on the bright side with again. On the bright side with these fights, or the every gargoyle fight past the first one, you are okay. You're able to deflect any shot that he throws at you, so you don't have to wait for there we go. You don't have to wait for him to do his mouth attack. I mean, I did let go early, but I still feel like it went through the shield. And that just went straight over me, or over the shield, rather. Let's just stand back here and just do it casually. That's not... And he's not pulling... Okay. Okay. Patience, patience, patience. Okay. No patience. No patience. Okay. Okay, we did it. We did it. That's fine. We're losing all the time that we saved, but that's okay. On the bright side, you're still not going to hear my behind and losing time sound effect. Thank you. Yeah, no, it's it's just so bad. And while I still am really bad at the Quidditch, the duels are going to be the main reason. They're going to be the main thing keeping me from ever getting a world record. Or at least getting it in a reasonable time. That was not a gold split. What are you talking about?
A superb job, Potter. 40 house points.
What on earth are you talking about?
That is all for today. Class dismissed.
Nice one, Harry. You did well there. And good luck with the Quidditch match.
Quidditch match?
There you are, Potter. Haven't forgotten our very important match against Hufflepuff, have you? I'll meet you outside the stadium.
No, I'm trying to think. I should have a gold split where I beat Hufflepuff. Like as fast as reasonably possible. But there's still a I mean, I'll probably still save time. But I don't know if I'm gonna make up time. Because I have a minute 40 to get this done. I guess that's correct? Question mark? We'll see.
Welcome to what should be a really cracking match. Hufflepuff versus Gryffindor. Perfect conditions out there today. Should make for an excellent game.
Thank you for running into me, Mr. Gryffindor man.
The Hufflepuff chaser was hit very hard there. Hufflepuff's taken the lead. Great save. A great save by Gryffindor.
Hopefully you can hear me more.
That was a great catch by Gryffindor. The equaliser. Oh, Spinner must be wishing she was somewhere else after that tackle.
Okay, maybe not here, but
Hufflepuff simplifies into the lead. Excellent passing from Gryffindor. Potter zooms ahead. Oh, that was a monster tackle on the Hufflepuff.
alright, so not as fast as possible, but
Hufflepuff takes the lead. Good catch by Gryffindor. A great save by Gryffindor.
still fast. If I can just catch it. There we go. Cool.
Hufflepuff will really be kicking themselves after that performance.
Wait, am I still losing time? I'm still... Wait, what? I'm gonna be upset because I feel like this is going to... No, there's no way it's gonna gold. There's absolutely no way that this split
Well
will
played,
gold.
Harry. I suppose you're worn out after that. I am. I'm going to bed.
Shoutouts to the broken subtitles. Yeah, okay, that didn't... But, Interesting.
Gryffindor. Hufflepuff. Ravenclaw. Slytherin.
You're not going to believe this, Harry. Hermione wants you to meet her in the girls' bathroom on the second floor. She says she's got a plan to find out who the heir of Slytherin is. Really? Yes. Now hurry up. Girls' bathroom, second floor. Isn't that supposed to be haunted?
I feel like each time I've left the common room, I've run into a different piece of furniture. Like, I've yet to just go into the room, enter a cutscene, and then just walk out.
Are we doing this again? Confetti saved up.
Don't. I can't even say whether these are fake or not anymore.
Hermione?
This is a girl's bathroom.
It's a...
No,
I mean, I
sorry,
suppose this
Myrtle.
is just a side
I
effect
just want
of
to
having
show him
splits
how nice it is in here. I wish
that,
people would
like,
stop
I've just never had
interrupting my peace and quiet. I do have feelings, you
times
know,
for.
even if I am
But,
blind.
So what's this plan of yours, Hermione?
We need to find out who the heir of Slytherin is,
on.
so we can discover who wants all the students with non-magical parents out of Hogwarts.
Well, it's not me, I hope. Do you think it could be Draco?
Well, if it is, how do we prove it?
One of us needs to get Malfoy to answer a few questions without him realising it's us.
That's what I was thinking, which is why I've been making apologies potion.
It comes and goes. I don't understand.
It transforms you into somebody else. One of us could change into a Slytherin, and Malfoy would probably tell us anything we wanted to know. I managed to sneak a bit of Goyle's hair during Transfiguration class, and mix it into this. One sip, Harry, and you'll look just like Goyle.
Oh, great.
Oh, hello. Where's Ron? Ron is back in the common room. He's just not a part of this.
Try and find
For
Malfoy.
some
He's
reason.
usually lurking about the dungeon.
Probably because they didn't want to animate, they didn't want to model, Goyle. So they just left it at, Harry as... Wait, did I say Goyle? They didn't want to model Crab. So they just left Harry as Goyle. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I think. Oh. Oh, well, that's just tragic. Just... Alright, maybe it came in at a bad angle, but you're supposed to be able to just run alongside him. As I will now demonstrate. See? Supposed to just do that. Except that time I adjusted the camera, so that may have been... Yeah. Honestly, for the longest time, that used to scare me. Where am I going? It's this way. And then this way.
Did you know that Draco's looking for you?
And then back here. Yes, okay.
You know, Goyle, I'm surprised the Daily Prophet hasn't reported what's going on here.
Klein losing time.
I suppose Dumbledore's trying to hush it all up.
Wait, does that mean we would have
He'll be sad if
gold?
it doesn't stop soon.
Would
Father's
that- oh.
always said old Dumbledore's
Man.
the worst thing that ever happened to Hogwarts. He loves that non-magical.
But yeah, Prisoner of Azkaban
Decent headmaster
is
would
honestly
never have
a
let that
much better
jumped-up
game.
Granger mudblood in. And as for
In fact, I mean, if I had to
the
pick,
Mudblood's friend,
I
he's
think
another
I
one
would
with
say
no
Prisoner of
proper
Azkaban is the
wizard
best
And people
of
think
the
he's the
4
Slytherin
GameCube
heir.
Harry Potter games.
I wish I knew who it is. I could help them. Oh,
It would probably be 3, 2, 4, 1.
You know I haven't, Goyle.
Students are
How
annoying.
many times
Yeah.
do I have to tell you? But I know one thing.
It's been a
Last
long
time the
time, but
Chamber of
don't the
Secrets was
students
opened, a mudblood girl
like
died.
try to stop and
So
talk to
I
you
bet
or whatever?
It's only a matter of time before one of them's killed this time. I hope it's Granger. Anyway,
Because there's like that whole trading system, right?
Going where?
It's a more broken game. I mean,
Yes, that's it.
yeah.
Hospital wing. I've got a stomachache, and I need to get something for it. Get going, Goyle, before your fat belly explodes.
It's more broken, but it's like
I'd better get out of here and
It's unintentionally broken. Like, in all honesty, like it is very broken, but there's not much that we can personally do with it, aside from like the 2 glitches, the 2 like actually useful glitches being the Prisoner of Azkaban, still mostly glitches. Yeah, because we just have the one that skips the Expelliarmus challenge, and then the one that skips part of the gargoyle room in in the Incendio challenge. But that's cool that you run Prisoner of Azkaban. I'll have to look into that someday. Oh. Big skip. Yeah. Which I don't know if that's a good... It's a good thing for the game, but it's bad for the speedrun.
Well,
Yeah, sure.
it isn't him.
I mean,
Malfoy's not the heir of
don't expect
Slytherin.
it too soon.
Oh, he must be. Who else could it be?
I want to try to get
I don't know, but it's got to
at
be
least
someone
a
who was here at
sub
Hogwarts 50
240
years ago,
on this
when the chamber
before I
was
work
last
on anything
opened.
else. But
Well done, Harry. You did a great job. See you in the morning.
Bye, Harry.
definitely, I would definitely love to run that at some point. There we go. Still losing time. Interesting. Oh, never mind. That's the 0.8 seconds I lost from forgetting I had to go back to the second floor. Oh well.
Hufflepuff. Ravenclaw. Slytherin.
I have 6 viewers. I'm honestly surprised, considering this is technically my first official stream.
It's Charms with Flitwick. I'll meet you on the second floor.
Hey, thank you for the follow. And I'm looking at the I'm looking at the notification and not the run. How much time did I... That was a cool 2.5 seconds. That's fine. Oh yeah, but as I was saying,
Morning,
thank
class.
you for coming
Today's
out.
lesson will most assuredly involve us in learning
Appreciate
how to
everyone
cast
being
the
here.
appositely named Bluebell Flames. The proper incantation for this charm is Incendio.
It's nice to know that there are
You will
people
now see
interested
that
in
whole space has been revealed in the wall.
even a
Beyond
poorly
this is the
constructed,
Incendio
very
challenge.
long
Mr. Potter, if you
game
wouldn't mind
like
coming
this.
forward, please. The Incendio spellbook is located on the other side of the crawl space. Once you've managed to collect it, the Incendio charm will be yours. You must then return here to the classroom. Do you understand, Mr. Potter?
I do, Professor.
Very well then. Off you jolly well go.
That was very lucky. I don't know how that hit the shield. Or how that... Oh. Close. I don't even know how that thought... How it registered on the shield. Oh well. my dog. Oh yeah. Alright. Let's not die here though. That's an important part of this. I'm gonna play this thing. Yeah. There we go. Oh, that's fine. That's completely understandable. Yeah, this honestly, this is kind of a bad run to come watch. Oh, okay. Speaking of which, I've had problem after problem ever since I picked up the Expelliarmus spellbook. At least I don't have to. I forgot about that. Probably should have done that. Actually, it's a good thing I died because I didn't hit the egg first. So, well, silver linings, I guess. And here we have the second or third, depending on how you look at it, most useful glitch in the game. If Harry can land the shot, thank you. Cool. Maybe I can add the spell. Thank you. Okay. Learn your button, please. I'm sorry. Did you? Hold on. Hold on. Right. So, I will say right now, it's an easy game to run simply because there are only a few tricks to it. The majority of running this game is just learning, or it's just managing with the RNG, but, God, what the heck was that? But, yeah, no, we'd love to have you in the community. There's about, there's roughly 10 of us that, have run this game. So, the more people that run it, the better, obviously. Alright, I forgot I need to do this anyways. At the very least, I'm glad that I managed to get that on camera, because what the hell? Okay. Actually, this is going to be close. I'm afraid that the second flamethrower? Is that what you'd call it? I'm afraid that's going to run out. Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine. Jump, okay. Oh god. Yeah, the 100% run for this is, I think, 5.5 hours, and we only have one run of it.
Excellent, Potter. 40 house points to Gryffindor.
So
that is all for today. Class
that's fun.
dismissed.
I once.
There you are, Potter.
I didn't record
Just thought
it,
I'd
but
remind
I
you you've got
tried to
Quidditch
go
match against
through the
Ravenclaw.
100% on
I'll
this
meet you outside the stable.
without like
Hurry
any
along.
guides or anything, and it took me. Oh, I didn't split. I am an idiot. I am such an idiot. Well then. That split's not right. I'll retime it later. Yeah, I went through it without any guides, and the total time was something like 10 hours 45 minutes. So obviously I did a bunch wrong, but still, even if I did get down to 5.5 hours, that's such a time investment. I can barely put up with this game for 2.5 hours. On the bright side, there's not much else that can go wrong with the run. Assuming... I mean, Quidditch is the only thing that's not too bad.
For the next match at the top, Ravenclaw versus Gryffindor. I know that everyone's expecting
Like, I don't think I'm gonna do well.
exciting contest.
I say as I get knocked away from the ring. I don't think I'm gonna do as bad or bad enough with this. That, oh, that's right. Forgot the brothers. That's not charged with you. I'm not using that. What I'm trying to say is I don't think I can screw up bad enough to where I will actually not break my PB. That being said, I'm giving it a hell of a shot. Actually, if he gets the snitch right now, I would not complain. As long as the match finishes up. And get it. First try, please. Nope. Not even close. No. Please. Okay. Alright. Okay, I spoke way too soon on that one. Please, no, no, no! Can you get it at least? I just need it to end, basically. Please. Grab it. Grab it. Grab it. Okay. Yeah, quit. I will say this right now, Quidditch is not as hard as I'm making it look. It's just... because everything is on a set pattern, more or less. So, like, each Quidditch match you play, the snitch takes a little bit of a more convoluted path. So, like, in this one you saw where it just took me, like, straight up over the viewing tower and down over it. That's specific to this match against Ravenclaw. Definitely easier earlier in the earlier matches, but still, I'm bad at them. I enter the boost mode and then I just completely lose where I am.
Gryffindor. Hufflepuff.
Totally ESP, yeah.
Ravenclaw. Slytherin.
I'm curious now, what's the worst part of Prisoner of Azkaban?
Hey Harry,
Because it's
what
been
do
a
you think
while
of
since
this?
I played it, but I
was
can't
on my way
remember
back to the dormitory
all that
when I
much
heard Moaning
that
Marta
was
in her bathroom. Apparently, someone had tried to flush it
difficult
down her
or
toilet.
infuriating
She
or
was in a
anything.
right state. Careful. My dad told me some books can be very dangerous. Well, we won't find out unless we look at it. It looks like an old diary. Belonged to T.M. Riddle. Hang on. I know that name. T.M. Riddle got an award for special services for the school 50 years ago. I know that because Filch made me polish his shield about 50 times in detention. Well, whoever he was, he didn't write in it. It's completely blank. I wonder why someone wanted to try and get rid of it then. Weird.
Harry went to bed before anyone else in his dormitory that night, mainly because he wanted to examine Riddle's diary. He sat on his four-poster and flicked through the blank pages until...
Hello, Harry Potter. My name is Tom Riddle.
I'm at Hogwarts and horrible stuff's been happening. Do you know about the Chamber of Secrets?
Of course I know about the Chamber of Secrets. In my 5th year, the chamber was opened and the monster killed a girl. I caught the person who'd opened the chamber and he was expelled. I can show you if you like. I can take you inside my memory of the night when I caught him.
Okay.
Harry sat entranced by the memory Tom Riddle showed him.
Evening, Hagrid.
What are you doing down here, Tom?
It's all over. I don't think you meant to kill anyone. But monsters don't make good pets now, do they?
It never killed no one.
Come on. The least Hogwarts can do is make sure the thing that killed that girl is slaughtered.
It wasn't him. He wouldn't. He never. No!
It was Hagrid, Ron. Hagrid opened the Chamber of Secrets 50 years ago. Go tell Hermione. I've got to go and see Hagrid.
simply got to act and send you away.
Away? Away to where? No, not the wizard prison. Not Azkaban.
I'm afraid so. A dreadful thing, Dumbledore. As of this moment, you are suspended as headmaster of Hogwarts.
If the governors want my removal, Lucius, I shall of course step aside.
No!
However, you will find that I will only truly have left this school when none here are loyal to me. You will also find that help will always be given at Hogwarts to those who ask for it.
Of course, if anyone wanted to find out some stuff, all they'd have to do would be to follow the spiders. That'd lead them right. That's the key to the whole thing. And that's all I'm saying.
Come along now, Hagrid. We don't want to keep the Dementors waiting now, do we?
All right, I'm coming.
Oh. That should not be gold. That's a nothing split. Where am I going? Where am I going? What? Don't be an idiot, please. Oh my god. Okay. Maybe you don't got this. Wait, that's not. Was that the? That was the split. Wait. Oh right. Never. Okay, I'm an idiot.
Is it Hagrid?
Oh, I'm an actual idiot.
I'm a friend of Hagrid's.
Hagrid has never sent men into a hollow before.
Hagrid's in trouble. That's why I've come.
In trouble?
They think up at the school that Hagrid's been setting a something on students. They've taken him to Azkaban.
But that was years ago. Everyone thought that I
was
the
almost
monster
like 6
that
minutes
dwells
ahead.
in a chamber of secrets. They thought Hagrid had opened the chamber and set me free, which
Down
was
to,
why
well, not
he was
8 seconds.
expelled from Hogwarts.
So you didn't come from the Chamber of Secrets?
No, I come from a distant land, and Hagrid cared for me. The girl who was killed 50 years ago was discovered in a bathroom, and I have not seen any other castle apart from the
I honestly
cupboard
just want the run to be
grew
over
up in.
at this point.
If it wasn't
Like,
you who killed that girl, then what did kill her?
We shall not speak of it.
I'll just go then.
Go? I think not.
But
I cannot deny my children fresh meat.
that was a magic shot from that spider. Okay. Now I'm just playing. Now I'm just sloppy. Oh, but that counted as the checkpoint. Interesting. Okay. This is literally just the image of the dog in the fire saying this is fine. Right? That's all that this is. Is that even... No, that log isn't necessary. The web is back here. Isn't it? Thought? Am I going crazy? Oh. Whoops. Whoops. I don't know my splits. Well, this is embarrassing. Alright, now this is the most RNG dependent boss in the game. Which is fine because it's not really fine. There is supposed to be a god pattern where he just shows his weak point and you can just keep hitting it. Krusty Burger does it in his run, his world record run. So far, I haven't even gotten it once. That's nice. That's very nice. There it is. Yes, 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 yes. No! Come on. Come on, one more. Just show me once more. And that once more is now. Yes! Yes! Okay, awesome. That's the split. Oh no, because hold on, I split at the end of the day. That's right. Still. I am gonna save time though. Because normally I die like a lot.
What's Hagrid thinking? You're lucky to be alive.
I mean, I know I died twice, but normally I die
He was innocent.
a lot,
Wait a minute.
either on the fight or getting to the fight.
Aragog said she was found in a bathroom. What if she never left the bathroom? What if she's still there?
Oh, hey. No, we're still on the... This is still the same one.
Make a lot of sense if it was. Oh,
And, we went from... I went from like a 5-6 minute lead to, the 8 seconds you see there.
The diary was missing. What? Afraid so. But only a Gryffindor could have stolen it. Nobody else knows our password. Exactly. Anyway, I'm off to bed. See you, Harry. See you, Ron. And thanks for rescuing me. You're my best friend. It's my job.
Alright. Never mind, we made it back. Almost. I mean, we're not even close, but still.
Gryffindor. Hufflepuff. Ravenclaw. Slytherin.
Oh yeah, not that for sure. If I can get past the Slytherin Quidditch with
the Quidditch match.
without losing time. As long as I beat Quidditch without going over, this is absolutely a PB. And given that I have 2 minutes 50 seconds to spare, not that I want to spare it, but this I would call this a PB right now.
Hi, Harry. Big match against Slytherin today. I'm glad it's you that's doing it. After all that flying about and what we found out last night, I can't think straight.
Me neither. We can't tell anyone about the diary, and I don't want to be the one who brings up why Hagrid was expelled 50 years ago. And then there's...
Oh, I just realized it's been a minute since we passed World Record. I still have
the voice.
a
I just heard
lot
it
to go.
again. Didn't you?
Harry,
I mean, not
think
that much,
I just
but
understood
still.
something. I've got to go to the library.
What does she understand?
Loads more than I do.
But why she got to go to the library?
Because that's what Hermione does. When in doubt, go to the library. Anyway, Harry, you'd better get a move on. The match.
To the Quidditch Stadium at Hogwarts for the final match of the year. Gryffindor versus Slytherin. There's no love lost between these two teams. Angelina Johnson's taken a hard hit there. Marcus Flint took a really heavy hit there. Spinnet caught that brilliantly.
That was tight.
My goodness. Flint came out of that tackle with his head spinning. Just hit bottom. Well caught by Angelina Johnson for Gryffindor. Marcus Flint took a really heavy hit there. Malfoy flies into the lead. Superb goalkeeping. Potter
Oh
storms
my
into
God.
the lead. Adrian Pusey's
If I can
taken a
get
very
this.
hard knock there. Oh! Spinnet must be wishing she
Oh!
was somewhere else after that tackle. Gryffindor wins!
This run may be saved. To an extent. If anything, it just goes
It
to
is with
show
great pleasure
how much I
that
need to
I
improve,
present
but
the Quidditch
that's
Cup
fine.
to Gryffindor.
that was wicked! Oh, it's such a pity Hermione didn't get to see it.
What? Hermione wasn't at the match?
No, I haven't seen her since she ran off this morning. I don't know. She's probably got her head stuck in a book somewhere. Anyway, I'm worn out. I'm off to bed.
That still wasn't gold. That's amazing to me. Alright then.
Gryffindor. Hufflepuff. Ravenclaw. Slytherin.
I'm still gonna be ecstatic. Even just getting sub 50.
Where were you, Ron? I'd been to McGonagall's office, and then I had to go to see Hermione. McGonagall told me that Ginny's gone missing. They can't find her anywhere. But it gets worse. It's Hermione. She was attacked. She's been petrified. Huh? They found her just like Nearly Headless Nick, outside Moaning Myrtles, stiff as a board. McGonagall told me that they were doing everything they could to find Ginny. So, I went to see Hermione. I found a piece of paper in her hand, a page torn from an old library book.
That must have been what she was doing before she was attacked. What was the page about?
It was all about basilisks. They're giant snakes that live for hundreds of years. Apparently, a basilisk can kill people by just staring at them.
Anything else?
Yeah, spiders don't like them. They run away when a basilisk is near. And there was something else. Hermione had written the word pipes on the page.
Pipes?
Pipes. That's all, just pipes.
Ron! This is it! This is the answer! The monster in the Chamber of Secrets is a basilisk! A giant snake! That's why I've been hearing the voice and nobody else has heard it. It's because I understand parcel tongue.
Harry, do you think Ginny might be in the Chamber of Secrets along with that flipping big snake? McGonagall said they searched everywhere in the castle, but no one knows where the chamber is. We've got to find her.
Okay, so what we need to know is how the basilisk's been getting round the place.
A giant snake. Surely someone would have seen it.
Pipes! Pipes, Ron! It's been using the plumbing. I've been hearing the voice inside the walls.
The entrance to the Chamber of Secrets. What if it's a bathroom? What if it's in...
Moaning Myrtle's bathroom!
Okay, so what do we do? The place is crawling with prefects looking for Ginny.
I'll go first. You join me in Moaning Myrtle's on the second floor.
Alright. I lost a second, that's funny.
Oh, it's you, Harry Potter. What do you want this time?
To ask how you died.
Oh, it was dreadful. It happened right here. I'd hidden because Olive Hornby was teasing me about my glasses. I was crying when I heard
Well,
someone
what's left
come
is
in.
the boss equivalent of an auto-scroller.
Different language.
And
To tell him to go to
like
use
3
his
more
own
cutscenes
bathroom.
and walking to the left a bit and clicking on a door.
But how?
And that's the run.
Just remember seeing these great
did you see the eyes?
Over there, by the sinks.
Harry, say something! Something in parcel tongue! But go on, Harry. Okay then. Open up. English. I'm going down there. Oh, I must be miles under the school.
Oops. Come on, camera. I guess I should also mention that save scroll. You can run into it down here and get the
She's still alive, but only just.
the tutorial message of this is a save scroll, you can save here,
There's a basilisk and it could be along at any moment.
which I think is
Basilisk won't
hilarious.
come until it's called. Let
This
me
is
tell you about the real
literally
reason
the
Ginny's
end
like
right here.
this. She's been writing in the diary. My diary for months. I grew stronger and stronger on a diet of her deepest fears until I had enough power to start pouring a little of my soul back into her.
What do you mean?
Ginny Weasley opened the Chamber of Secrets. She daubed threatening messages on the walls and set the Serpent of Slytherin on the mudbloods and nearly had this Nick.
No!
I'm afraid so. Ginny told me all about you, Harry. So I decided to show you my famous capture of that great oaf Hagrid to gain your trust.
You framed Hagrid!
Yes. But you, Harry Potter, how is it that you managed to defeat the greatest wizard of all time?
Why do you care?
Haven't you realized yet? I am Lord Voldemort, the greatest sorcerer in the world.
Sorry to disappoint you in all that, but the greatest sorcerer in the world is Albus Dumbledore.
Dumbledore's been driven out of Hogwarts by the mere memory of me.
He's not as gone as you might think.
To business, Harry. I'm going to teach you a little lesson. Let's match the powers of Lord Voldemort, heir of Salazar Slytherin, against the famous Harry Potter. Kill him!
I know, right? The end is just cutscene after cutscene.
Still smell him. Kill him!
Alright, here we go. Get the sword.
Kill him! Kill the boy!
Please. Oh. I am stuck inside. Okay. That's a new one.
Die, Harry Potter!
For that. Or oh. Please. Okay. Very confused.
Ginny is dying, Harry.
Well, Ron wasn't too bad. He said, lying.
Harry, oh Harry, I wanted to tell you. It was me, Harry. But I swear I didn't mean to.
No,
Riddle
I got screwed over so badly in the
Riddle's finished. Come on, Ginny.
in the
Let's get out of
Abaforce
here.
challenge. But I mean, I can't complain. 3 minutes is 3 minutes, and I know I can do 3 minutes even faster than that. So
Harry! Ron! Hermione!
just keep taking it from there.
How are you feeling?
A lot better now, thanks. I'm really disappointed. With all that's happened, Professor McGonagall has cancelled this year's exams.
And we're back up to 6 viewers.
As you can see, Harry, Hermione's made a complete recovery.
Anyway, did you know that the House Cup is about to be awarded? The presentation's in the Great Hall.
Yeah, I hope we've got enough house points to beat Slytherin.
Glad you all get to see the end of this
Managed to do it 2 years in a row.
horrible run,
When you're ready, Harry, we'll go in.
which is also my first sub 250. And there it is. PB. How was I 0.7 seconds ahead there?
We come to the end of another most eventful year at Hogwarts. And so, for their
Thank
many
you. Thank you.
achievements and outstanding commitment to the school, it is with great pleasure that I present the House Cup to Gryffindor.
Yeah, we'll just have to see how I do next time. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I don't know if I'm going to run it tomorrow night, just because I have work in 8 hours. And I won't be home until like 6 or so.
Harry told them everything. For nearly
Anime
a
Game
quarter
Kid,
of an
no,
hour,
I
he
am
spoke
not.
into the rapt silence. He told them about hearing
I was
the
asking
disembodied
about
voice.
a Discord on our
How
on our
Hermione
Speedrun
had finally
page,
realized that he
but
was hearing a basilisk in the pipes.
no one had
How
any
he and Ron,
information.
following
But
a hint
yeah,
from
I'd be
Hagrid,
very interested in joining.
But followed the spiders into the forest. That Aragog had told them where the last victim of the basilisk, 50 years before, had died. How he had guessed that Moaning Myrtle had been the victim, and that the entrance to the basilisk's lair, the Chamber of Secrets, might be in her bathroom.
Oh yeah, I have no problem with links. I'm not that big yet.
They're alive.
Well, it had a lot to do with loyalty and friendship. And courage. Harry, you can't forget that. Yes, and courage too.
Professor Dumbledore explained that 50 years ago, Lord Voldemort, as the 16-year-old Tom Riddle, had enchanted his diary, and that diary had enchanted Ginny. for it was Lucius Malfoy who had planted Tom Riddle's diary on the hapless Ginny Weasley. And as for Harry, well, once again, he truly was the boy who
cool.
lived.
See. Recognize a couple names there. Huh. Alright, well. Thanks for everyone who tuned in. It's nice having everyone out. I did not think I would get 6 viewers though. So that was cool. Sorry / glad that you got to see this game. But yeah, I'm okay with the time I got. I realize now that I messed up the I ruined everything. There we go. Yeah, I'm happy with the times I got. It's just room for improvement. So yeah, have a good night everyone, and see you sometime in the future, probably Tuesday night or Tuesday sometime.